This is our kitchen in our brand new dream home. But the kitchen tour starts right here 1 year ago, before our home is even built. You've seen the kitchen, I haven't even seen it yet. So why am I standing here on the dirt? Because when you are building a custom home, there are some decisions that you can make early on in the build process that are small decisions, little things, but they make a huge impact on some of the features that you have in your home that once you build the home, you can't really go back and fix it. So right now, a year before we built our home, we need to talk about the plumbing because there's some important decisions. But then the second thing that we need to do, 6 months from now, we're going to go to Las Vegas and pick out what type of appliances we're going to get. And then third, of course, what does the kitchen look like? What are some of the things that we love inside of it? Or maybe some of the things that we learned from the last home that we made better inside of this home. And it starts right here, right on this blue line. Now we're getting too technical and I need a little help. Here is our expert from Advanced Aqua Systems, right?
I'm not gonna be as animated as you are, Mr. Markham, but let me just go back. So
reverse osmosis.
Reverse osmosis.
Okay.
We're gonna put the reverse osmosis under the sink. Sometimes people opt to do it in the garage. We have 2 locations we wanna get this purified water to. We wanna get it to the fridge and the ice maker, which is gonna be actually right here. And we're gonna get over to the butler's pantry also too. So we have 1 RO system serving 3 locations: kitchen sink, fridge water ice dispenser, and butler's pantry.
If you have just one line running, say, to the refrigerator, but then you put in all the concrete and then you're building the house and then you're like, all right, we wanna have some reverse osmosis water running to this little sink. Like in our last house, we had it in the pantry. It would have been really nice. We had a little thing right there next to the sink where we could have had the purified reverse osmosis, really yummy drinking water, but we couldn't unless we would have dug out the concrete and run some new pipes underneath, and at that point it's too late. So that's why he instructed us to come here now. Look at it, it's really easy. The plumbers are great at what they do. Am I right on all that?
You're right, yeah. They're just gonna basically run a sleeve under both these locations. So we have, they'll do it underground now, so you don't have to cut the slab out later.
Okay, well, this is me from the past, but now I'm gonna jump into the future and show you what it looks like once the concrete's all in and we have the sleeve in. Just piles of dirt everywhere. This is so much work. We've got a kitchen sink that's gonna go right there with the reverse osmosis. I am heading out of town right now to Seattle and to Los Angeles, so I'm gonna be gone. And now they have actually put in the plumbing and covered up most of it with dirt. We've got the kitchen over here with the reverse osmosis stuff that's gonna go in, leading over to the bedroom, the primary bedroom. I loved watching them pour the concrete into the home to make the concrete slab. And now look at this. We have the reverse osmosis pipe sleeves all in place, ready for the kitchen sink to be put in. Finally install the reverse osmosis system. Now this white box with these different levers on it goes here in the pantry under this sink. And this is the home base that's going to push the water to this sink in the pantry, but then also over to the other kitchen sink. It is crazy to think that those little spray paint lines, all of that stuff was in the dirt right here. So that this right here gives us the freshest, cleanest water. It's so nice I could even throw it on my face. I don't know why I just did that. That was really cold and wet. But that's really good, clean water. If you open up this drawer right here, bam, we have ice. Look at this. What is the point of having pure drinking water if your ice balls are made with water that comes from the city? Because we took less than 5 minutes of planning a year ago when we had dirt in the ground with the plumbers, now all of the ice balls inside of here and all of the ice cubes are made with reverse osmosis, super clean water. So again, small thing, but I'm really proud about it. For step 2 of the kitchen reveal, we have to talk about what's behind this door and what's behind these doors down here, but also which brand did we use for all of this? Well, it actually took a lot more planning than you would think to decide which one we're going to do. This is by a company called SKS, Signature Kitchen Suite. But let me take you back 6 months ago to Las Vegas when we tested and tried different appliances at the Builder Show and decided these are the ones for us. This fridge behind me is the 48-inch built-in French door refrigerator. And when I opened it up, we're not gonna do this many vegetables inside. One thing that I really love about this is you have 2 different types of ice. But what's nice too is you've got the ice right here, you fill up your cup, and then you go up here and you fill it up with water right there on the side. Like, very good location. So how do you know that this is a pro-level refrigerator? Well, it's all of the small details. First of all, these doors right here, don't you hate it when you have like ketchup and ranch or something and it doesn't fit into there, but you don't want to deal with like pulling it off and then they're in there crooked? Well, with this, you just give it a little pressure and lift it up and you can easily slide it however you want it to go and you can adjust these on the fly. Look at that. Just lift it up and drop it. Really, really easy. It's the next thing that I love about it. You know it's a pro level when you don't have lights that are blasting you in the face. There are multiple LED lights inside of here, but you don't see them coming at you. It just provides this really nice bright light. Also, I am 6'2", and this is like the perfect height of a refrigerator for me. You open it up, all the controls are right up here, but also you can use the ThinQ app on your phone and be able to control everything. All right, so check this thing out. You have all of the different burners on the top, and then this right here is called a sous vide. There is hot water inside of here. And when you close it, it moisture seals it all in there, and then it holds it down with magnets that are inside of here. And you can do it in 1 degree increments. Also, one of the really cool things is it has this induction griddle on here, and this has a super fast burner. It's called a boost. Look at that. This will cook incredibly fast. You can boil water inside of a pot 4 times faster than you can with the flame. It probably is faster than a microwave. All right, we're just gonna jump 2 weeks into the future and see what we actually got. I don't know right now, so you're lucky, you now know. This is our kitchen in our brand new dream home that we just built, and we're gonna give you a full tour of everything inside of here. And then we have the range on top that I really like. We have a chromium grill that we can cook eggs on here. We can cook French toast. We could even cook grilled cheese sandwiches or grill them right on here. So yes, this is our refrigerator. And when you look at it when it's closed, it just looks like a cabinet. And when you look right here, you might say, oh, look at you. You have double refrigerators. But the fact is,
that was messy. No, shut the
fact is, this is messy. We just have spots inside of here. We have a toaster oven inside of here. We have power going into there. Freezer with ice cream right there with the perfect temperature for ice cream. We have a bunch of random cheeses and broccoli inside of here. Down here at the bottom, how about a meat drawer with the perfect temperature for meat? Inside of this drawer, just random things, but also we have the ice drawer, both the very, very nice ice balls that we covered earlier. We put inside of a drink. Over on this side, we have another drawer with some cheese and butter. And inside of this drawer, we have water bottles. But even better than that, we have a little hidden drawer right here. The core power inside of here. Inside of this one, we have a completely empty. Yes, I've been leaving these open for too long. It's beeping at me. Completely empty inside of here. And then right here, blueberries and guacamole. 37 degrees, this is the drawer where Leslie keeps her blueberries. 8 different bins that we can choose on most of them, whether we want them to be refrigerators or freezers, but we can store things inside of there. Let's speed run the other 6 appliances that are inside of here. A microwave, an oven, and for the 4th appliance that we have inside of here, it's one of my favorites. It is a trash compactor. These have been around for 30, 40 years. Leslie's had them in her house in Alaska when she was growing up. This, as a dad, is a game changer. Since I'm the one that takes the garbage out to the dumpster, I take it out 10 times less with this thing. It's right here in the kitchen, it's super convenient. And the last 2, bam, how about that? We have an SKS dishwasher, and what's better than one of them? How about 2 of them? First of all, it is so quiet, you don't even know that it's turned on. Second, it cleans the stuff well, which is important. And third, when you open and shut it, this wood, the way that it's attached, watch how much gap there is right here. As you open it, it slides. It's bigger and bigger. Look how big this is. It makes it easier for you to open and shut it. Look at that. And now that we have 2 of them inside of here, we should never have dirty dishes inside of the sink. Now that I have covered a lot of the tech side of things with the different appliances and the reverse osmosis system, let's get into the stuff that I'm not so good at, but Leslie is really good at. What did you do inside of this kitchen from an interior design standpoint to make it functional or make it special?
I wanted to fill that space with things that you normally don't see in a kitchen because it just makes it feel more unique and an experience. Instead of a cabinet full of dishes, you put things that are special to you instead. So on the bottom, we have a really cute photo of Lincoln when he was baptized and coming out of the doors. Our islands are a little shorter than last time, so we selected some pendants that are the perfect size and a little taller than what we typically put into a kitchen to give it the right kind of scale. And then we also have some sconces that are tiny alabaster, and this, when it shines through, it gives the most beautiful glow. And we have them on dimmers, so it's hooked onto the shelving over here. And so at nighttime, we just put the dimmers on and it just looks beautiful. It doesn't look like a kitchen, and that's what I really wanted.
If you recognize this is from our last house. We decided to keep the same dining room table. We had an option where we did a full-on build-out thing. I've seen them on Instagram. There's the gold in the painting, gold in the lighting, and then we've got this awesome table right here. I think from an interior design standpoint, I'm no expert, but this is the best in the world.
No, it's
Right
not.
here.
It's for us. It's the best in the world.
The best that anybody could ever
It's
get.
the best for us.
Like I said, I'm no expert. And we have the UFO light up here. I love this light.
Here's our pantry, and one of the improvements is we took the door off that we had in our previous home because we always had to have it open anyway, and it was huge and heavy, and it was a pain even though it was beautiful. So it's more functional now. I come in here all the time to use this sink. It's actually very useful for me, and I have a garbage now. Before I just had a garbage under here, not as useful. This is a pull-out, so it's very nice.
This is the exact same faucet that we had in the last one. It bends like this. You can take your hand and just go like this and not even touch it and run it. It's also a smart faucet. You can tell it to pour 2 cups of water and it'll pour exactly 2 cups of water. And we got the Kohler sink over here. We don't have the nice ridges on here, but this is a beautiful sink right here. And also has, wow, oh, someone turned it off. You don't have to touch it. It can be confusing for people that are visiting and they don't understand how to turn on the water, but you just go like that. Super smart. We put 4 stools right here. This is where we eat. We prep a lot of food right here. For example, this is goat cheese. It looks disgusting.
I cannot wait to eat it. And this is a vanilla bean, which I've never tried before, and it's actually just
Okay, we're gonna move on from that because that sounds gross. This is the backside of the second island. We could put some more stools here if we want at some point. Are we going to?
I don't want the same chairs that we have on that side. I would rather see ones that don't have a back. So I do think we definitely need some there. Otherwise, we should have put.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
And then right here, we have more storage going on this side.
Storage.
And then this side, we've already shown you. And if you're wondering, these are all custom cabinets made by a local company called Encore. They do a really good job. We gave them a vision board of what we wanted here, and they built this all custom wood cabinetry inside of here. So it is definitely one of the things that I love inside of this house and inside of the kitchen.
In our previous home, we used precast stone for above on the range hood, and now we are using plaster. It's really sleek in design because I didn't want to focus on this. I wanted it to kind of blend in with everything else so you can focus on the items in the cabinet, the lamps, the flowers, all the things that make everything else feel really unique and special in the space.
So this is our kitchen. You saw it. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is more Leslie's world, and I'm not trying to be like a typical male that says a woman belongs in the kitchen.
No.
She
No.
just loves the kitchen, and a lot of the things that she picked out are things that she absolutely loves. But Leslie, are you happy with the kitchen?
I love it.
Favorite thing in the kitchen?
Everything. I think the cabinet is one of my favorite things just because you don't see it all the time of like how you're styling it in a different kind of way. So I think that's probably my favorite, and the sconces and the lighting and all the marble accessories. Those things make me happy.
So tell us, do you love it? Do you hate it? What are some of the things in the kitchen?
Nice though. Be nice, people.
Be real.
You can be real, but say it in a nice way.
Okay, thanks for watching. See ya.
Maybe.
And yes, we've seen your comments. How are we supposed to get to the stuff that's up here? Well, surprise, surprise. We're not going to.
Well, I could if I wanted to, but I don't need to. So I can actually reach the stuff on the second shelf.
Okay.
So don't worry. Everyone was like, she can't even reach the stuff on the first shelf. I can reach, look, I can reach the cookies. I can reach this. I'm on my tippies, but I got it. So don't worry. And then that sculpture up there, her name is Talia. She's a goddess of comedy and parties. So it helps me remember to be a little bit more lighthearted.
That's a Snickers ice cream bar. Like I said, this is the content that you came here for.
Don't
Ice cream.
do it with your mouth full.
Leslie says she wants some.
No, I don't.